So in this video, I want to talk about if new camera gear can really improve your YouTube channel. If you go back to my videos way back in the day, which really didn't seem like was too long ago, I actually started out with this cheap $20 tripod from Walmart. Nothing fancy, really cheap. I actually even modified it to work for me because the camera would actually make this sag when I was trying to film. So I just did something really smart, at least I thought it was smart, is I got a screw and I put a screw in so this would not move anymore. And I actually have a ball head that actually can go up or down when I wanted to, and it tightens up. I actually don't have it on here now. Just to show you that you really don't need new gear. I probably had this thing for about, I don't know, 5-6 years maybe, something like that. It's probably going to fall apart eventually, but it doesn't really matter, and I'm going to tell you why. The next thing that I actually used, the next piece of gear that I actually used was this GoPro Hero 5, and I've used this camera all the time, this action camera. I've done vlogs with it, I've done unboxings with it, I actually did reviews on it for collaborations for companies that actually had sent me stuff. And I actually was in a panic and a rush trying to shoot a YouTube video, and I dropped it after I first got it. And I actually, you're probably not gonna be able to see that, but I actually cracked the top part of the lens on it. And I was kind of disappointed because I spent, I think, like $300 or $400 for this thing. Really disappointed. But the point is that does gear really make a difference when you have a YouTube channel? Whether you're existing, whether you're new, a beginner and know nothing about cameras like I did, it's not really going to matter much. And the reason for that is because content is going to be king. Your story is going to be king. If you don't have a good story in your video and you don't relay the story to keep viewers interested, none of this is going to matter. This $20 tripod from Walmart's not going to matter. This $400 GoPro Hero 5 is not going to matter. Nothing's going to matter. As a matter of fact, I'm actually shooting on my iPhone 13 mini, and I'm using the, I think this is Shure MV88 microphone. I actually did a video about that on the perfect settings. You want to check that out, just search through my past videos and you'll see a quick video on how to make this microphone work to your advantage, and you'll get crisp and clean audio just like you have here in this video. So I just wanted to shoot this quick video just to let you know that gear's not going to matter. You know, your perfect lens is going to matter. Your blurry background's not going to matter. I mean, all you really need to start a YouTube channel is a cell phone. Almost everybody has a cell phone. I said this in my past videos many times. And if you want to spend the extra few dollars, you know, get a good microphone. I actually got this microphone off of eBay. I think I spent like $50 for it. So you can start a YouTube channel maybe for like 70-80 bucks if you want to include this with a mount off of Walmart or even off of Amazon. I'm sure you can find something cheap like this, even better and bigger, off Amazon for even cheaper, I bet you. Same thing with a microphone. You really don't have to get the Shure microphone that I'm using right now. But the point is, you really don't need fancy gear to start a YouTube channel. I see so many different creators say that gear matters. I see so many different creators say gear does not matter. I know in a past video I had mentioned that I thought that, you know, gear might matter depending on, you know, what you're doing. You know, if you're doing an unboxing, you might need to have a certain lens so you can view the details on your unboxing better. I don't have any of that. I just run and roll with what I have, and I make best with what I have, the gear that I have. I mean, through time I have gradually built my gear, you know, to what I want. There's still some things out there that I want, like I want a 12 to 60 millimeter for my Micro Four Thirds camera. I don't have it yet. I've been looking on eBay. I really haven't, you know, gone out there and been like, oh yeah, I'm gonna buy this right away. I don't really need it right now. You know, for what I do, I don't need that lens. I'd like to have it, but I really don't need it. And I think that's where a lot of YouTube creators get caught up in the hype. You see another YouTuber make a video about the new Insta360, and right away you want to go out and get it because they're using it. And their videos look great. Yes, the videos look great. I've seen the videos on the new Insta360. It's a great camera, but am I going to run out and buy it right away? No. Do I really think it's going to make a difference in my YouTube channel depending on what I'm doing? No. I never really gave it that much thought, but if you're doing different things and it works within your story, then sure, gear can matter to you. If you're skiing or if you're riding a four-wheeler or a dirt bike and you have this action cam, this will work for me if I want to shoot a video about that. But I don't make videos like that. So the point is, depending on what you do, I guess in a sense gear can matter, but if you're just shooting a YouTube video just like this, where you're sitting and talking to the camera and you have a tripod, then you don't need this. You're probably going to need a tripod, but you're definitely not going to need an action cam. But this was my first camera that I owned to start my YouTube channel. And I thought I was going to do vlogging because everybody saw Casey Neistat, everybody wanted to do vlogging. So that's why I got it, and it was small, compact. The batteries at that time were real decent, and they last a long time. I actually picked up over the summer, I think a three or four battery pack for this with a charger. So if I decide I want to use it, if I'm filming something, the option's there. So I'm still kind of, I guess, upgrading this old camera. I mean, could I go out and buy one with a screen that faces this way, one of the newer ones? Yes, I could. Do I really need it? No, I don't. Do I want it? Yes, but I don't need it. That's what I'm trying to get across in this video. You don't need all this gear, all this, I guess, clutter, and I don't know. Some people may buy half the gear that they see on YouTube and they might not never use it. There's gear that I bought that I said, oh yes, I'm going to use it in this video. I'm going to use it in that video. Maybe a lens or a light or even a tripod. I have 3 tripods. Why do I need 3 tripods? I don't. But I went to a thrift store and I saw a cool tripod, so I bought it. And those are the kind of things I like to do. If I'm, looking around and hunting for certain pieces of gear, I don't run out and buy the newer graphite tripods that are out that cost you like $200. I don't do that. I mean, they're nice, don't get me wrong, but when you're first starting out, you just need a tripod and a cell phone. You don't need an action cam. I guess it's a personal preference. If you want to buy an action cam, then buy it. But you don't need it. You don't need all of this gear to start a channel. I could probably get away with shooting the rest of my YouTube videos between now until the end of whenever I stop YouTube or whatever happens, which is this and this if I really wanted to. But I like to change it up, and that's why I'm using my iPhone 13 mini, because it shoots great video. The background looks good. I look good in the video. Not to brag, the audio sounds good. I'm actually using a vertical tripod that I got from Five Below, and I think I spent like $10 for it, and it has a light that you plug in. I don't use it for the light. I just use it for the tripod. I mean, if I'm moving it around, it's going to be it's going to be all over the place because it's one of those little flex gooseneck holders that hold your cell phone. But I'm making best with what I have. The gear that I have is useful. Make it, go to use. Put it to use, rather. I mean, even if you don't have a tripod, I've seen videos where people use stacks of books and they lay it up on the counter, against a cup, so you can actually talk to the camera like I'm doing now. So you don't need anything fancy. Don't believe what you hear from other YouTubers that you need this camera, you need this tripod, you need that lens, you need this lens, you need to run out and buy this camera, you need to buy this Sony camera, you need to buy this Canon because this Canon does this that the Sony doesn't do. I mean, if you're into it and that's what you like to do, then that's fine. But do you need it to start a YouTube channel? Do you need it to start a YouTube video to press record? No, you don't. I don't want to see YouTubers go in debt, new creators going into debt, buying all this gear that you necessarily do not need. Well, this is where I'm going to leave this video, guys. I just wanted to shoot this video, quick. This is unplanned, unscripted. I don't do scripts. I don't believe in scripts. I believe making videos on the fly. So I thought that this would be a good video to do to help you, whether you're a new creator or an existing creator. I want to let you know that, gear does not matter at all. All right. So if you like this video, guys, if you found it to be any value, please give me a thumbs up. You know what to do. Later.